It's been some dog fights, man. Some amazing cold fights in One Piece. Throughout the series run of a million chapters. But it's one that really just sits with me every time I think about a fight and choreography. Is one that just I can't stop thinking about. And at first it used to be the Rob Lucci fight because I really loved the designs of those two going at it. But it's really only one fight to me that demanded everybody's attention to what the story was trying to convey about Luffy's goal of him even trying to be free and what he's fighting for and how hard he has to fight for it. And that's the Katakuri fight. It's simply that fight to me, man. Like Luffy's been through a lot. Even the him beating the fodder in Marineford. With this fight, it was different from all of the others, man. Like with that fight, to me, Luffy just seemed like he was in the way at Marineford. I just didn't. People love Marineford. What's funny? Quick little side little line right here. Everybody loves Marineford when it happened. It was everybody's favorite arc, and I always stuck with Water Seven. Enos Lobby. Since the beginning, now everybody jumps to that, and that's everybody's favorite arc. But anyway, but besides that, nobody likes Marineford anymore. It's better in the manga, by the way. But with the Katakuri fight, Charlotte Katakuri, what's so funny about that? I'm like, I don't want to see Luffy fight Big Mom, because he was going Yonko for Yonko and trying to become an emperor at that time. It's like, I didn't want to see that. I always hate big enemies, which Kaido ended up becoming too, which is why I don't really like that fight that much, even though it was a decent fight in Luffy Win Gear 5, which is, you can, say it was just as big as Goku going Super Saiyan. But like I said, I didn't want to see that. And then when Katakuri popped up, and I'm like, oh, this is like evil Luffy. This is like Luffy from another universe who he's about to fight. He had such a sweet design and was such more of a serious Luffy until he became goofier throughout the fight, and Luffy became more serious, which is hilarious. It was a fight of will, man. It was a fight of how bad do you want it? What are you gonna do for your crew? Which is why I love when he smashed the mirror. Like, oh, you in here with me now? That's the best use of the movie from Watchmen. Everybody been using that saying, "I'm not stuck here with you. You stuck in here with me." That Luffy tried to do that, but Katakuri was a tough fight, and it like no other fight to me held that gravity. Like the crocodile fight was decent, but we all know Crocodile is Luffy's mom, and he wasn't gonna kill Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Crocodile, he, whatever you want to say. Come on now. And with Enel, it just was funny. That was just a funny fight to me. It was a good fight, but it was hilarious. Like I said, to me, the closest was Lucci, and that's just the kid in me just loving to see like a cut up tiger, with a top hat who looks half Spanish, Puerto Rican, fight our hero. It was just a sweet looking fight. You know what I mean? Both fights. But, the Katakuri fight, like I said, it was a test of wills and see who's gonna drop first. My best friend, he hates the fight. It's one of the worst fights in One Piece, and it's like to me, he just don't get it. It's like this is a fight to see. Katakuri is a little bit stronger than Luffy, and this ain't about power scaling. This ain't about stopping him from becoming king of the pirates. This is about you gonna have to fight people like me that's gonna be stronger than you, and how are you gonna handle that when you come face to face with it? And Luffy proved what he could do and what he will. Like his will won't drop. This is going to happen for me. This was like his ultimate test to me. I don't think any test could be better than this fight. I am going to be king of the pirates, and I'm not gonna drop for nobody. I'm gonna keep getting back up until it happens, or you gonna have to like put me down for good. And it made Katakuri fall on his back for the first time. Nobody ever it never happened to him, and for that you just get the W. You feel me? Katakuri was honorable. The whole stabbing the Luffy in the abdomen. You like, nah, fair is fair. We're gonna keep it going. And he was mad at his sister for doing that to Luffy. It's the greatest fight in the show to me, and I don't think it's gonna be topped because of what it represented. You know how far Luffy is willing to go for his will to be king of the pirates. It's like that's the point of the show, man. Is how hard you gonna go. And the fight done amazingly. Like I said, a lot of people don't like the Snake Man. They thought it was just another out to him already doing Snake Man before, but they put like Doflamingo, and I'm like, nah, man, it was different. It's like they couldn't see the beauty in that fight, man. The beauty in that fight of category having what was it the future, the advanced future psych hockey conquers hockey, I think that's what it was called. And like, how do you beat that, man? You know what I'm saying? How do you beat that? I don't know. I just wanted to, just give my quick thoughts on what I thought the best fight in One Piece was. And to me, that's it, hands down. It's no other fight that compares. The only one to me that comes close, even somewhat close to that fight, is the Rob Lucci fight. And that's just on a selfish reason to why I just think Luffy and Rob Lucci are like the best. It's like his best rival to me in the series. That's an enemy. Like Lucci just won't get out of Luffy's way. He just keeps popping up somehow, some way. And if we talk about any other fights, I love the Sanji Bon Clay fight. I love Zoro and King's fight. That was a really great fight. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say another personal favorite of mine that wouldn't be high up on anybody else's list, but mine, because Law is my favorite character. Law and Blackbeard. It's a great fight to me too, man. That's it, man. Just want to share my thoughts. I'm out of here.